Why am I wearing my truck stop hat today? I'll tell you why. Because I love Belize. Now, as an agent here in Arizona, my wife and I, we run a very successful real estate team here. We love being here. Phoenix is our home. However, I took Jessie for her birthday a little over 4 years ago down to Belize. It was the first time I had been there. First time she had been there. I had had many friends over the course of my life tell me all about it, and this is about international investing. To be quite honest, we as real estate agents here in Arizona, we own multiple properties here. We now own some land in Belize as well, and we intend on starting construction on our property in 2027 down there. At least I hope so. We'll see. Uh, I love I love real estate. I love it so much. I love talking with buyers. I love talking with sellers. I love meeting people, and I love answering questions. And I think one of the biggest things that what happened for us down in Belize and what has changed our business and our real estate model here in Arizona, they kind of go hand in hand. And I'll tell you why. Because when we got down to Belize, we realized we were on island time and things started to slow down. And so a lot of the life minutia started to get shed to the side, right? Like you find yourself on social media too much, you find yourself shopping on Amazon too much, and like we're just kind of stuck in this rut that's just it just seems like this never ending information feed and life sort of rat race, right? And when we got down to Belize and we were still running our company, but we were able to take some time off. And one of the things that we have a business consultant. We pay a lot of money for him, and he's a fantastic guy. Has really changed a lot of our life over the past 2 years, and I'm incredibly grateful for hiring a business consultant. Although I will have to say, my wife was the one who really championed this. I kind of kicked and screamed, and I will have to say that after the first month of having our business consultant, I realized it was the best money I've ever spent in my entire life. It also saved our marriage. It helped us define our roles as a husband and wife team and what I do best and what she does best and how to not like muddy the waters in between. Hence, since we've also hired agents underneath us as well and has grown our team, it's really just kind of been this amazing evolution of figuring out who we are as individuals and shedding away the people that don't contribute value to our life and shedding away the materialistic items that don't shed value or add value to us. We used to kind of do things to make us happy in the moment, and buy things that made us happy in the moment. And now we're kind of operating our lives with this. Does this benefit me? Is this adding value? Is this contributing to our life financially? If I buy this, how can it make me money as opposed to the money's just gone. When you buy things, it's just gone. You go buy a car, it's a depreciating asset. You go buy something off of Amazon, and 10 minutes after it's arrived at your doorstep, that money's just gone. But is it benefiting your life? And that's kind of the place that I've gotten to in my life at 54 now. Health has become a high priority. Hanging out with family has become top priority. My son is 3. Best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Having a little boy at this stage in my life has been an absolute game changer. It's not for everybody. I totally get that. Some people looked at me like I was insane having kids in my 50s, but I just realized, like, you know what? I got a big heart and I got a lot to give, and I've got a lot of life left in front of me. I hope. That's kind of the other part of this video, is that, like, I've just realized that time is limited, right? We've lost some people over the past few years, and some very unexpectedly, and some their time was up and we knew that was the time, right? Appropriately so, right? So, but here we are. And why Belize, right? So going back to this truck stop is one of our favorite places to eat. It's these cargo container ships, our cargo containers all lined up around this one cute area, and they made it a giant picnic area and different types of food and ice cream and a bar. And we just fell in love with the atmosphere and the lifestyle. And we've tried to bring that back to our business here in Arizona. If it doesn't benefit us, if it doesn't slow us down, if we can't bring that same calm, tranquil attitude And I think this is where it all ties in, right? Is the calm, tranquil attitude. We work with a lot of buyers, right? And a lot of out-of-state buyers. And a lot of out-of-state buyers have a lot of anxiety or fear or trepidation, hesitation. You come up with a word, right? But they have that feeling around moving to Arizona. It's a big deal, right? They've never been here before. They don't know it. And so we try to take a lot of that slow, easygoing mentality that we picked up in Belize and we bring it to our buyers, and it helps calm them down immensely. We're able to calmly show them the various parts of the valley. There's so many different cities and different pockets and nooks and crannies of the Phoenix metro area. So many different unique neighborhoods and reasons why to live in different ones. And we take our time with people, and we've become very, very known for our methodical, very efficient, and actually quite quick, even though it feels slow, but quite quick educational tour of the Phoenix metro area. I can't tell you how many out-of-state buyers come to Phoenix and go, I want to buy in this one area. And they end up buying in a completely different city that they had never thought of. And it was only because we had to pass through the city, kind of gave them a quick glance of it. They decided to take a look at some homes there, and it's amazing to me the amount of what buyers come to the table thinking that I want this, and this, right? And then we start going through the data and we start looking at the various neighborhoods, and we end up finding that they want something different. Our calm, tranquil nature, our Belizean relaxed nature goes easy with that, makes it really easy. That's why, our buyers, every single one of them, 5-star Google reviews. It blows my mind. Every single one of them, 5-star. Our sellers, 5-star Google reviews. Now, we don't win at everything. I get that. I think every year we probably, lose 1 or 2 clients to another agent, and there's a lot of agents out there. There's a lot of great agents out there. We work with many of them whom I love dearly, and I will love doing deals with them all day long. And if they end up going with one of those agents, God bless them. The only thing that matters is they're getting great service and that it meets their needs and their goals. Great. You know what? There's thousands and thousands of buyers out there. We can't win them all, right? We're human, but we do try to bring a great attitude to the industry. We try to solve problems in such a manner where, like I always say, one of my taglines is like, we put out fires way before you even knew it existed, and that happens actually quite a bit in real estate. But so we this is the type of business we run. We love it. My wife Jessica, she handles all the marketing. We've got multiple agents underneath us now. We're actually getting ready to start a podcast that includes Spanish speaking as well. We hired a guy, Oscar, reminds me of Fez from that '70s show, but he is the sweetest, most well-mannered agent I have ever met. He's Colombian, speaks Spanish and Portuguese. Community I've been wanting to tap into the Latino clientele for quite some time. The Latino population's huge here. But yes, same sort of Belizean calm attitude. Hey, have a great day, everybody. This kind of got into a little bit of a rant there, so I apologize. But if you got questions, hit like, subscribe, hit me up, DM me. I love chatting with people. It doesn't cost you a penny to chat with me. If you got questions about real estate, you're thinking about moving to Arizona, hit me up. Love to chat with you.